Hello, everybody. How you doing? It's Damien again. I think it's gonna be the last video for the day. I was thinking, and that's me. I'm thinking like everybody's thinking about the bloodline angle with Roman Reigns forcing Jacob Fatu to rejoin the bloodline as long as the Usos is character regression. It is regression the part of the Usos, but the Jacob Fatu thing kind of intrigues me, and I don't think the view is gonna go in that direction, but it could help solve some of the plot holes they had. Like I remember basically November, like Jacob Fatu was assaulted, backstage was bloodied up. In real life, of course, it's in Corla is kayfabe storyline, is because Jacob Fatu needed time for dental procedures, and nobody ever found who he was. And it was thought of that basically Drew McIntyre seemed to be the perfect culprit, but just like Edge in 2008, when everybody thought he assaulted Jeff Hardy, and that's the reason why he was out for Survivor Series 2008, it was revealed at the Royal Rumble 2009 that it was never Edge that attacked Jeff Hardy. And while he didn't like Jeff Hardy, even his character thought was way too low. It was cold to do so. And I thought the same thing here. Drew McIntyre seemed like to be a whiny, like complaining heel. But I think him being declared as the guy who assaulted Jacob Fatu would be lame. The same thing with Jey Uso. Now people are wondering, would it be Cody Rhodes? And I say, nah. Cody Rhodes would make no sense at this time. At this juncture in this WWE run will make no sense. People might think Sami Zayn. Even Sami Zayn at the whiny heel doesn't make sense. Now, who could it make sense, Damon? Who do you think should make sense? After hearing the comments that Jacob was not a docile person, he does not control this, he doesn't belong here, I thought who better than Roman Reigns? The guy's practically acting like an heel anyway. Like Chad Gable actually apologized, showed contrition, and asked for forgiveness from Penta, from Dragon Lee, from Rey Fenix, from Rey Mysterio. Roman Reigns didn't even bother apologize to Jey Uso. You could say, oh, he didn't want to apologize to CM Punk, Cody. That I can understand. The Rock would have apologized to Stone Cold for basically going on to the corporation, but that kind of basically remedied that by being more of a friend to mankind, still being arrogant, but still be a bit more contrite to this. Roman Reigns can never do that. And what bothers me in that situation, fans still act like he's a face. Like somehow, some way, LA Knight has no right to be paranoid about this, or Seth Rollins, or Sami Zayn. Basically, the moment he's remiss that basically, hey, Trick Williams still acting like an heel, but you cheer him. Same thing there. I'm starting to think the biggest heel right now in WWE are the fans because they're fickle, as Daniel Bryan would say. They're fickle. You're nearly becoming ECW in 996 bad. Just so saying, the eels are starting to be the fans. I'm starting to say somebody needs to point this out. But anyway, I think Roman Reigns being revealed as this during this since Jacob's the bloodline. I want Jacob to eventually like still say he's going to acknowledge Roman. He still does a bidding, but Drew McIntyre needs to come back and basically separate by security. Drew says, "I want to talk to you." Jacob seems to be, since he's a werewolf, basically someone werewolf and being his own unpredictable self, seems like to enjoy it to try to ambush him, but say, "No, I'm not here to fight you. I'm trying to talk to you. You're not gonna listen to me. I know. Here's the tape. If you still want to fight after this, you know where to find me. But you need to watch this." And Jacob seems to be puzzled by that, dumbfounded. Like he's not here to fight. I don't want to fight somebody who doesn't want to fight. So I'm gonna check it out. So at first he's gonna check it out, and you never show the content right away. But the next week, like Drew McIntyre goes his own. He doesn't go to basically redemption now, but I'm starting to think like right now is Pat as a heel should kind of stop. Should become like an edgy face because right now I hate the fact that he's always losing. Like he's always losing feud. He lost his feud with Damian Priest. He lost his feud with Cody Rhodes. He lost his feud with Jacob Fatu. He used to be a dominant heel, and as much as he's great now, he's always taking losses. And bar a 2 months reign as a WWE champion, that's all he's got for it. Or 10 minutes world title reign. Or a Money in the Bank match win that basically ended up falling flat on his face. He needs to regain some of that momentum. And that's why I think redeeming him as a face will be good. Just at the same time as you turn Randy Orton heel. So Later, basically, it ends up like basically Jacob still serves Roman Reigns until it's revealed in the tape that basically who attacked Jacob Fatu was Roman Reigns. And at first, he goes crazy when we basically it's revealed in time from like 10 minutes, basically after the beatdown of Roman Reigns by Jacob Fatu unexpectedly during a segment. And people will boost Jacob Fatu until you see the beatdown, you see the angle, you see basically surveillance footage. And at first, Jay's conflicted. He's like, I'm not going to take on Jacob Fatu, but I can't go on Roman Reigns. He's a tribal chief. Until it's revealed later on that who assaulted Jey Uso to take away their elimination chamber match, but Roman Reigns. And everybody turns against Roman Reigns. They find out he's still the same asshole that he was before him. And because right now the bloodline angle, it's like, why would he do this? Because he wants control back. He was losing control. He realized the only way he got this was because the only way he got this long ass reign was because he unified the bloodline. However, you found out that basically Roman Reigns is still going to be alone. I'm going to take basically what doesn't work on Raw, on SmackDown, MFTs. It will basically be implied that through a secret alliance, the MFTs by Solo Sikoa reunited with the Roman Reigns because they didn't really touch since WrestleMania. So why not? The Usos are supposed to be faces. They'll still be on their own as faces. Jacob Fatu will be doing his own thing. Roman Reigns can be heel with the MFTs. Again, I could go more details, but I'm saying what if base I don't think it would be such a bad idea because honestly, Roman Reigns as a face is kind of troubling because he's actually acting more of a heel than like let's say Ethan Page. And Trick Williams, you can still be as a face, but as long as Lil Yachty is there, we can basically say this, I beat this, whatever. Like you can basically Lil Yachty should manage a heel. And if you're intent on Sami Zayn being a heel, why isn't Lil Yachty being Sami Zayn's manager? Because every time I see this, I think of Trick Williams not being a real face there. Anyway, those are my thoughts. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Catch you guys later. Peace.